hear a show like this anywhere else. And that's probably for the best. The Worst of the Riot, RadioU.
Welcome to Tuesday on the show. Welcome, Isaiah.
Welcome.
Yesterday was a weird day for us, wasn't it?
I can't even remember Monday. I can't even remember it.
Yesterday, you might have wiped this from your memory, but something that has never happened to us before happened. We saw each other outside of work.
And you know the wildest part of it? Is I felt as if when we did it, we were still at work.
Why do you feel that way?
Because I wasn't surprised to see you. It felt as if you had walked down the stairs into the kitchen, and I had just so happened to walk into the kitchen at the same time. That's how it felt to me when I saw you yesterday gremlining about.
Yeah. Is that what you call it, gremlining?
You had like a weird smirk on your face.
A shopping cart.
Because I saw you before you saw me.
Yeah.
And so I got that little bit of time.
I was not prepared for that.
Yeah, I got that little bit of time to observe you from afar, to see how you work in the real world.
And I was gremlining.
You were looking awful suspicious.
You caught me off guard, and I'll tell you how you could tell. You probably wouldn't pick up on this, but how you could tell that you caught me off guard because you said, there he is, and I said to you something that makes no sense, but it's my default thing, and that is, hey, how's it going? I had just seen you hours ago. I knew how it was going. I don't think anything had happened between when I saw you at work and when you saw me at the grocery store. But for some reason, I needed to know
how it was going.
Yeah. And then after that, then it was like we were at work because I went into like we were doing the show, and I almost started like doing some kind of bit or something.
You did take 3 spins. You spun 3 times. I also spun 3 times.
Yeah.
Because I was leaving Kroger.
Yeah.
As you were walking in. And I was just doing a quick little hello.
Yeah.
And so then we found ourselves in the awkward position where we had spun about 3 times saying, looking to see if the other one really wanted to talk. And neither of us wanted to talk because we talk every day.
Yeah, hours on end.
And so then we were like, oh, okay, I'll see you later.
Yeah. But yeah, it took us a long time to both acknowledge that.
Yeah, it was perfect, though. It went about exactly how I would want it to if I saw a coworker outside of work. Like, I see you every day.
Yeah, it didn't linger. Anything we need to say, we'll say it tomorrow.
What would I have had to say to you? Like, oh, there's this great spread in there.
I was going to ask, you get any good clearance deals or something?
I was raiding the clearance section per usual.
I was kicking myself after you had left. I was like, I didn't ask about the clearance.
Yeah. You knew everything was good.
All the questions I could have asked.
All the good stuff was already gone. Yeah. That's how you knew.
Well, let's never do it again.
Yeah, let's try to time that up better to where I don't see you.
We're not sure who behaves worse, the Riot or their dogs.
I don't even know how to behave like a real human being.
The Riot, RadioU.
It's time for some useless knowledge. I'm going to ask you guys some questions. You're going to answer. And if you get them right, you win absolutely nothing.
I was going to say nothing in Chinese, but I don't know how to pronounce it.
It's probably best you don't attempt.
Yes, that's what I figured.
Today is a pretty sad. This is going to be the saddest useless knowledge we've done yet.
Oh, no.
It's a sad one.
Why?
Because I'm going to talk about all the facts you don't want to know about dog euthanization.
Why? You're not doing this for real, are you?
Today's National Pit Bull Awareness Day. Sadly, because of this, pit bulls are now the most euthanized dog breed in the United States. And I even took the step. I was going to, you know what I was going to do?
What were you going to do?
I was going to get rid of the rapid fire music.
Yeah.
And I was going to replace it with the Sarah McLachlan.
Yeah.
But I knew it was too early.
I can just sing that.
It was going to be too early for the Arms of the Angels.
Yeah.
Everybody driving to work. 3 minutes of that just screaming would not be a good combo.
Yeah, but this is supposed to be a happy show.
I know. But you know what? It's National Pit Bull Awareness Day. Let's get the facts straight. I'm here to set the word straight.
Yeah.
Pit Bull is most euthanized dog breed, right?
Yeah, that's unfortunate. I mean, it has to be one kind of dog, though.
It does. You know what the question of the day is? What dog comes in second place.
Oh.
See, but this is important. I know you don't want to guess it, but you have to. All right?
Yeah.
It's your job. Let the people know. Has almost as many listed on Pet Finder's website for adoption as well as euthanization as pit bulls. And this is a shocking
It's
dog.
shocking, huh?
Uh-huh. It's a purebred dog. It's a dog breed.
Okay. See.
Should I guess it right now?
Yeah. 8772 Radio U, your useless knowledge guess. This is also supposed to be useless knowledge, and this feels kind of useful. Since we're like raising awareness.
Today is all. This is useful knowledge today.
All right. But you still don't win anything.
You don't win a darn thing.
8772 Radio U. If you know the second most, I hate even repeating this, second most
You say it.
euthanized dog breed of them all. And whether you're right or wrong, you get nothing. Add a little riot to your Instagram feed. Follow at RadioU Official. The Riot. Radio U.
We're in the midst of useless knowledge, although Isaiah's declared it useful today because it's in honor of Pitbull Awareness Day. I'll just turn it over to Isaiah with today's question.
Sadly, it's National Pitbull Awareness Day. The awareness is the pit bulls are the most euthanized dog breed in the United States. Also, the dog breed that ends up in shelters the most.
So if we can work hard together as people, we can change things and make pit bulls no longer the most euthanized dog breed.
And the dog that's in second place that would overtake them.
Yeah.
Has almost as many dogs listed on Pet Finder's websites for being in shelters and euthanization. What dog breed is this? We have a flurry of texts. And only a couple have gotten this right thus far.
I'm just gonna go with what makes sense, even though I feel like you've alluded to this not being correct. I feel like the other dog that's an obvious choice would be Rottweiler.
Unfortunately, incorrect.
Fortunate for Rottweilers.
Ben texted that in as well. Some others guessed Rottweiler. The correct answer is the Labrador Retriever. Which is one of the most adopted dogs.
Yeah.
So it makes sense.
A very popular breed as well.
Yes. Because
so
of
just by sheer numbers.
Yeah, just because of like the breeders and stuff, they don't all make it to a home.
Yeah.
And so where do they end up? The shelter.
That is unfortunate.
So now we've got some rapid fire, but today's rapid fire does not sound like our typical rapid fire.
Oh.
Let's get real sad. There are an estimated 70 million stray animals in America. How many of those stray animals even end up in a shelter? How many million? There's 70 million stray animals just wandering. 70 million just wandering right now. How many end up in a shelter?
Probably like 5 million.
You were close. 6 million. That leaves, what is that, 64 million out in shelters?
Just out and abandoned.
In a 6-year time span, one dog can produce how many puppies? This is why spaying and neutering pets is so important.
Oh, 6 years.
6 years, how many puppies can one dog make?
Probably like 8 a year. So probably like, what's 8? Like 48.
48?
Yeah, I think they could do 48.
What?
In 6 years?
67,000 dogs.
What? Oh, I thought it was like I thought it was one dog. What?
It's one dog.
Yeah, how many puppies can one dog produce?
Yeah, because you got to think about they're producing a litter. That litter can produce a litter.
Oh.
That dog can produce a litter.
Yeah.
So it's not just them; it's their puppies as well.
Got it. I didn't factor that in.
You didn't factor that in. It's
yeah,
okay.
No wonder Bob Barker.
So we'll go ahead and just mark that as wrong.
Talking about spaying and neutering. Okay.
What percentage of animals are taken to the shelter by their very own owners?
What percent? Probably like 75, right?
A little high there. It was 30%.
Yeah, a little high.
A little high. Final question: one out of how many dogs that entered the shelter are purebred dogs?
1 out of every 6.
One out of every 4. But most are
Wow.
pit bulls
Yeah.
that are a purebred dog. That is your sad, rapid fire, pit bull awareness, dog awareness, shelter awareness, useless knowledge.
That is sad, but I think it's not fully useless today. I think we all have now a heightened sense of, I don't know, of responsibility
Yes.
and taking care of our pets. Yes. Doing what we can.
And then tomorrow we'll do something useless again.
Yeah. All right. Something a little less dour.
The only thing Isaiah loves more than the riot is himself.
Someone who probably still lives with his mother and hates himself.
You're listening to The Riot on Radio U.
I have a man here. You'll never guess. This is in Canada, where a guy was he was being chased by police. Police were called out to a situation. It was a shots fired situation. Apparently, some kind of traffic incident. Shots fired. A car crashes, and the driver exits the vehicle with a gun. Okay, that's where we join the story. From the vehicle, this guy's got to think quickly.